novel 3-dose G protein vaccine, which is very well
well
accepted
accepted
in the
in the
market.
market.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so
now
now
going
coming
to
to
the
the
burden of
burden of
these
these
things.
things.
Globally,
Globally, there are
there
59,000 human
are
deaths annually,
around
highest
59,000
in
human
India.
deaths annually.
India had 20,000 human deaths a year from rabies. According to 60% of the rabies deaths in Asia and about 35% globally. And 91% of the deaths in India occur mainly in rural areas, as there is a lack of awareness and they don't take the vaccine. So the mainly the current management of this dog bite is mainly the local wound treatment and active immunization and then passive immunization. This is the so the presently all these days the available vaccine was a 5 days vaccine, so which is given at an interval of 0, 3, 7, 14 and 28. It was given in deltoid or in the medial aspect of the thigh. So there were some non-compliances with that previous vaccine because inconsistency in potency and stability, then availability and adverse effects. There are some rare evidences of even death due to those vaccinations were also reported. So there are three categories to this compliance of this anti-rabies vaccine. One is the complaint, that is who received the full course of anti-rabies vaccine, that is scheduled dose. The second one is delayed complaint, where who completed the scheduled dose within 60 days. Whereas there are some cases where there will be dropout or non-compliant who had taken at least one dose of anti-rabies vaccine and they have discontinued the course, not taken the complete schedule. So this the previous
The previous
regimen, this treatment had so many
anti-rabies
and those and some evidence of even death were also
some
reported. And the death, the non-compliance is because of maybe the evidences of the non-availability and some cases the deaths may be due to the lack of administration of proper dose of administration and immunoglobulin or poor compliance to the vaccine were also reported in few cases. Okay, so because of this some of the disadvantages over the previous vaccines, there is a new evolution of new technology, that is VLP technology, where novel 3-dose recombinant rabies G protein vaccine is has come into existence, which has been well accepted by people and it has a lot of advantages over the previous ones. So this is the first vaccine with 3-dose intramuscular vaccine with the regimen of 3, 0, 3 and 7 doses. It is prepared by VLP technology, and the it is the first protein vaccine, first protein subunit vaccine, and it has a better compliance due to easy to flow regimen and less visits. So the convenience, ready to use, and no reconstitution is needed for this. Okay, so the advantages of this VLP technology is, so here the G protein is difficult to stabilize. So here the G protein isolation using VLP technology purified and stabilized by this Cadila pharmaceutical company. It is a new technology is been established, and VLP, these are similar to the native virus particles. They are almost similar to the native viral particles, but they do not contain
Sunil, if I'm audible to you.
the antigenicity of the structure, and they are capable of inducing a strong humoral and cellular immunity. So they are almost similar to the virus. Only thing, they cannot be replicated. That's all. Otherwise, the genomicity, other things are same, and they are capable of inducing both humoral and cellular immunity. And these the advantage is this is a very effective, and only 3 doses are required, and viral vaccines. Sorry, this rabies vaccines. Okay, so there are so many trials. There is one phase 3 trial wherein to evaluate the immunogenicity and safety of this rabies G protein vaccine, and it has found to be very much effective, and the efficacy is in par with the previously existing 5 dose regimen, and with better safety than those previous schedules. So the efficacy is almost par with the previous ones, and safety wise it is much better than the previous schedule. Okay, so in conclusion, so this novel 3 dose was non-inferior to the previous schedule, and less adverse effects compared to the reference vaccine, and this novel 3 dose was found to be safe and immunogenic, and was comparable to the 5 dose of WHO pre-qualified vaccine. So to summarize, this anti-rabies vaccine, which is come with this newer technology, is having only 3 doses compared to the previous ones, and it is having less adverse effects. Which is more important is that it is having less adverse effects compared to the previous ones, and the efficacy is in par with the with this we can consider that TH rabies is the new vaccine with 3 doses, and with newer technology, more efficacious, and with minimal side effects. So it can have all safety as well as immunogenicity, and efficacy wise also it is equal with minimal side effects, and it is well acceptable molecule or the medicine for the management of dog bite. So we can consider TH rabies as a very useful and a new modality of treatment for the management of dog bite to prevent rabies disease. Thank you. So I am Dr. S.M. Biradar, working as professor in Department of Medicine, Sri B.M. Patil Medical College, Bijapur, and I have so many publications in national and international journals to my credit, and I am very happy to introduce all of you this molecule, that is TH rabies, which is a novel molecule with more effect and less adverse effects, and it is a well accepted molecule for the treatment of dog. Thank you.
Thank you very much, doctor. Sunil.
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 Sunil. Siddharji, you can calculate here from your side.
Okay. Well, thank you everyone and for your patience, and it was a very nice webinar session by Dr. S.N. Biradar, and it was such an informative talk from his side, and we truly appreciate Dr. Biradar's effort. And at last but not the least, we would like to inform that Thrabis is a novel 3-dose novel 3-dose anti-rabies vaccine which is now right now overcoming the market of conventional 3-dose vaccine and has a very huge response from all the doctors. And I would like to inform we have completed the 1 year of launch, and in this entire the previously we have won the Thrabis two prestigious award in its innovation category, that is Innovative Pharma Award as well as the Golden Globe Tiger Award, and it's a proud moment for all the Indians. So just take a pledge by saying to give a rabies Mukt Bharat India. And that's all from my side. And thank you so much for listening to this webinar. I hope this webinar is a very interactive and very informative session to every one of us. And we definitely will make sure to make a rabies Mukt Bharat in the near future. Thank you so much.
Sir.